Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face look using my current favorites. So some of these are my holy grail. These are just things I reach for a lot. So if you don't see something in here that I've raved about, it doesn't mean that I don't like it. There's so many good things that I am enjoying right now, and these are currently things that I'm reaching for the most. Thing that somebody said recently, they said, don't you like the Anastasia? In one of my videos, I don't know when this is going to come out though, don't you like the Anastasia? I do. I'm getting low on it actually. I do use it, but I haven't been using it as much. But I have a lot of stuff, you guys. I have a lot, okay? And I don't know if you like this, you're like this too. Don't you tend to reach for the same stuff? I mean, let's be honest, okay? I just feel like there's some things that I'll have like a really good makeup day and then I just want to do that every day. So there is something in here that I currently, and I'll make sure that video was up before this, that it's kind of like a routine that I've been doing. So you're going to see that in here too. Because I just, like if I want my makeup to look extra special, it's partly what I have been doing. We all know what this is. the original Sicily concealer. I say original because they came out with another one, but I don't know if it's not a concealer like this. It's a little bit different. I do like it. This one's still my favorite. This is just my favorite. And over the years when I've shared this too, people are like, you know, I don't have that many people saying it, but once in a while I have somebody say, I'm not going to spend an amount of money on it. I never say you have to. I just share what I use. I don't know why people have to get so heated. My God, calm down. Now we know what my favorite of this is, right? For under eyes, I like using this. My Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to take this, my Fit Glow Beauty brush. I love this brush. I use this for so many things. I use this to set my under eyes. I use this to blend out my shadow that I put. You'll see. This is just a multi-purpose. I love this. So I'm just going to go in here, just tap, tap, tap. So you can actually apply concealer with this, but I just don't do it like that. This is something that I love. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it or not, but I love it very much, okay? And lately I've been reaching for this. And it's this. This is the Sicily. It's the Double Tints Immediate and Long-Term little special stuff, okay? So I like to put this on as a primer. And it just works really good for keeping my makeup on. I would say it works okay in the summer. I feel like in the winter months for me it works a little bit better. I feel like I have other ones that work a little bit better in the humidity here, but I love this. Worth it? No. Something that I just started doing, and I love this, so if I want my makeup to look extra special and amazing, then this is what I do. So I take this is from Chantecaille. I hated this powder and now I know how to use it. So I just take a velour puff and I pat it in before I apply my foundation. Yep, that's what I do. And it makes my makeup look like it's airbrushed and flawless and amazing. Now, again, remember that I have oily skin. So if you have dry skin, I don't know if this is gonna work for you like that, okay? If you did that routine, I would say make sure you're using really good, like prime your face really good before you do it. Use, really good moisturizer, okay? Now I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna use my Stands Out sponge, which I love, and my Giorgio Armani Glow, Luminous Glow. I love this. This is what I wear if I want to look extra, extra special. And make sure you push your foundation in too. Especially if you have large pores, push it in. Then you don't have to, that's why I like using a sponge. When I use a sponge, I feel like it looks more skin-like. I don't have to chase all the streaks from using a brush. Okay, so I really prefer to use a sponge. I use a brush sometimes, but I really prefer to use a sponge. The next one, now there's a lot of powders that I've been using lately that I really like, but this is one too that I reach for a lot, and this is from Sicily. The one thing I don't like about this particular powder is I hate the packaging on it. I mean, I kind of like it, but I don't, because when you leave this in here, this powder puff is looking pretty ratty, but it just can get really messy. I wish that it would turn and would open and close. I wish they would have thought about that. The next thing is this. Again, from Sicily. This is the gel bronzer, and I just love this. So what do I love about this? What is this? What's so special about this compared to my other bronzers? I like it because it's more of a glow. It's very skin-like. It's very subtle. And I feel like I'm leaning more towards that. I have some other bronzers that I'm going to use up that are a little bit darker, but I feel like I'm liking something a little bit lighter. So that's why I like the Charlotte Tilbury one with the highlighter. Is it called the Film Star or something like that? I think that's what it's called. I don't have it in front of me. That set where it has the highlight and the bronzer. I like that bronzer in there too because, again, it's really light, and I just feel like I'm leaning more towards a lighter look. And you are noticing I'm using a lot of powders. I'm going to do a look using some creams too, because I haven't used creams in a while, and I could do it this time of the year. But we're going to do this now, and I will do another video. I'll do another video, and I'll do some, like, my favorite cream and liquid products. Okay, so stay tuned for that, because I have a foundation that's amazing. But I just wanted to show, like, stuff that I've been pulling out a lot lately. It's going to go in with this, and look at. I just love this. I love it. And see how subtle it is? Like, it's there. You can see it's there. Like, look at the difference between the two sides. You can see that it's there, but see how subtle that is? That's what I like about it. I really like it. I said I didn't think I was going to repurchase this, but I don't know. I might, because I really do like this. I'm going to show you something else that I love, but I'm using two other ones more lately, but I still love this one. I'm showing you this and not using it today because I feel like really with the bronzer that I used, I don't necessarily have to use this because it could be a little too much, okay? But it is gorgeous and I love it. That's what it looks like. So it's a bronzer, a blush, and a shimmer all in one. So it's really, really, really pretty. So if you use this, you don't really have to use a bronzer when you use this. But I've already put some on, so I'm not going to use this today. But I love this, and I will reach for this sometimes too. Like, I'll just do this. It's easy. I don't have to do 3 different things if I'm in a hurry and out the door. And I use this quite a bit too. But like I said, like, it doesn't even look like, I mean, look, it doesn't even look like I hardly use it, but I do. And I like that because I've used products that are luxury, and then I feel like in a month or so you use it all the time and it's almost gone, and you shouldn't go through a product that fast. These are the two that I've been reaching for the most. That, again, I never hear anybody talking about these. Laura Mercier. So I'm going to wear this as my blush today, and this is my highlighter. This is called All That Sparkles, and this is called Rose Glow. I love it. I love it because it's kind of, I'm going to say it kind of reminds me of the Sicily, to be honest with you. It reminds me of the Sicily, where it's just really, really light. You can build this up, but look at how pretty that is already. I just kind of pounce it on. Look at that already. I'm going to do a little bit more. But look at how pretty that is. And it has a nice little glow. It just look how my cheeks are glowy. It's gorgeous. Don't be afraid of shimmer. Even this, I feel like, even if you have dry skin, I feel like you could do this. So say you wanted to do a cream blush or a liquid blush, but you just wanted to set it, this would be a great blush to set it with. How you would want to do that is if you feel like your creams and your liquids aren't staying on, then you can go over it with a little bit of a powder, and I promise you it's not going to look drying. These are really, really pretty. So I'm going to go in with this as a highlighter, and I'll watch this. I like to use a fan brush because I like to kind of lightly buff it on. And look at how pretty that is. See that when I turn my cheek, how it just is, do the same thing. Look at that. It's like I just came to life, and it's so pretty, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Everything's on. This is another thing that I love is my MAC Fix Plus, and I will spray this. And I'm going to let that dry. Oh my God, it smells so good. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. There's two that I purchased recently that I'm really, really enjoying. I'm going to use only one of them, obviously, but I want to show both of them. It's the By Mario. This is the one, the new one. This one is called Ethereal Eyes. Really pretty. I love it because you can create a really quick look. I don't even have to do three colors. I could just do 2 colors and go. I could probably do one if I really wanted to and go. All right. This one is similar, but this one I have a little bit more options. And I'm going to do this one today. And I am going to do a very simple look. I'm not going to do anything really complicated today. I just don't really feel like doing that, so I'm not. Before I get to that, though, I'm going to go in with this because I have been using this. I did not like this, but I like it now. I like this, and I also like my MAC Fix Plus, but I have been reaching for this lately, so. I'm going to go in with this, and this is my NARS eyeshadow primer. I am really liking this lately. I think more than the Trish McAvoy. I don't know if that's what was drying my eyes out, but I may not be using the Trish McAvoy after I use it up. I was using that for a while and I've had great success, but my eyes were so dry and my eyes are so good now. And I find that I feel like this doesn't dry out my eyes. So that's the thing with eyeshadow primer too, is you got to get one that works for you. So I'm going to go in and use this shadow right here. And I'm taking my Angie Hot and Flashy brush. I'm using my 503 brush from Hot and Flashy. So here, and I'm also going to get it on the outside corner. I'm going to just try to do 2 shadows today, just 2. So this is like something I would do if I was running out the door. I mean, really, like if I had to go somewhere, if I'm going to go shopping or something and I want to pull myself together, I'm not going to take a lot of time to do my makeup. And I definitely wouldn't do that first step with the powder. I wouldn't do that. If I had to go out the door, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just showing you, like, when I want to look extra special lately, that's what I do. But I do not do that if I'm going out. Going shopping. I don't do all that. I'm going to go in and use my rougher brush number 2, and I'm going to spray it with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to do this one right up here. I'm going to do that color right there, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Another one I want to show you really quick. I'm not going to do that. I didn't do it because you've seen me so many times do this. But the Tom Ford, this is called the Naked Bronze. I love this. I will use this too. If I'm like in a hurry and I don't have time, I will use this. And what I will do is I will go in and I put this all over like I did in the beginning here. You know, I did my outer corner, I do it up there, I just kind of blend it out. I use it on my lower lash line, okay? And then on the top part, I will just add this shimmer. It is so beautiful and so easy to do. I love this and I pull this out all of the time. So next, I'm gonna do the my under eyes, and I like to use a shadow. I'm going to take my BK Beauty smudger brush. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go into this one because I want a brown color. So I'm going to go into my By Mario, and I'm just going to take this. And I do this when I'm doing I do this a lot. If I have a palette and there's not the right color that I need for my lower lash line, I will go into another palette and I will use a color. So take this, and then it just kind of softens it up. Wipe my brush off. See that? My brows are looking really, really good, you guys. I mean, look at, hold on a second. They're not bad, right? They're not bad. So I don't do a lot with them right now, which is really nice. I don't have to spend a lot of time on them anymore. That Grande brow, I'm telling you, that stuff works. So this is what I'm going to do today. One thing I will do, is I will use something like this. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if I would repurchase this or not, but this one that makes the little hairs. I haven't been using my Tom Ford as much because I feel like I don't need as much stuff on my eyes right now, okay? But that's one that I use. And then I would go over it with this, like something like this, a clear brow gel, okay? Today, I am just going to use this. This is my Legendary Brow from Charlotte Tilbury. So I go from the back forward like this, and I brush my hairs like that. Oops, sorry. Sorry, got out of focus. But I go like this and apply it like that, okay? Then I will start to brush it up like this. Just like that, follow it through. All right. Then I'll take this. This is my Chanel brow brush. And I just go through and I just really lightly just kind of blend it out a little bit more with that brush. And that's all I do, you guys. That's it. That's all I've been doing with my brows. I mean, really easy. Next, I am going to put my eyeliner on, and then I'm going to stop because I need to put my eye drops in, and then I'll do my mascara, and I'll finish. I'll do my lips, and we'll be done. So this is Barbarella Brown. I love this. This is like my go-to. I have a lot of eyeliner pencils, but I'm telling you, this is pretty much my go-to for every freaking look. I love it. I love the color. It's just a really good brown. It just works with so many things that I do. I use black sometimes, but most of the time I use this. Now this is something that I've been doing. It's very unnecessary, okay? It's very unnecessary, but I have a lot of mascaras that I'm using up, so I'm doing 2 mascaras. So this is one of my new favorite ones. I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I love this one. But I also like the Unlocked. So I'm going to be using them together. And you will see why. And I'm not telling you to do this, but it's just, I like to have my lashes looking good. Okay? I really do. And sometimes one type of mascara isn't enough for me. It just isn't. I've been experimenting. I've never used to do this. I used to just use one mascara, but I'm finding that using 2 different mascaras is a really good idea. There's that one. I'm going to go on and use this. This is the Unlocked by Hourglass. They're both from Hourglass. Okay, I think it's good. I'm pretty picky. Okay. This is my favorite lip liner. This is from Pat McGrath. If you want a long wearing lip liner, this is it. This is in the color Starstruck. I feel like this color goes with so many different lipsticks. This is called Cream Cake, right? Cream Cake. This is Cream Cake from MAC, and I'm loving it. This is the color, and you can see I'm using it a lot because this is a new one, and I'm using it a lot. And hopefully it goes with the rest of my look because this is what I'm wearing. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I will use this. I will also wear this with like Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury. It gives it a totally different look. I just love it. And then this from NARS. I love it. I love it. So that's my final look. I know it's nothing like amazing or anything like that, but these are all of the things that I've been loving the most. So I am going to do another video like this, but I'm going to use cream products. I'm going to use a cream foundation, cream blushes, and all that, and create a look using cream products because I know some of you guys can't use powders, Again, I have oily skin, so I can use creams. I can use both, honestly. But I've been still liking powders. I don't know. I feel like I've been able to use powders and they're working for me because I have oily skin. But anyways, so stay tuned for that video. Really hope that you like it. If there's any new products that you've tested out recently that you just cannot stop using and they've just been part of your routine, let me know in the comments. Would love to hear from you, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.